Hi everyone, and welcome to Words with DatOneLady. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the podcast. I know this is me recording in real time and not posting something that I recorded like 10 months ago. Yes, it's been a minute. I recorded episode by myself and I hope everyone is doing okay. Currently we have the graduate school series going on and it's been a moment of reflection for myself. I recorded most of those episodes last year. When I say last year, I mean 2021, between the months of like May to July. And I'm putting them up right now. It still resonates with me for sure. And like you already know, I'm a graduate student, and most of the episodes I've discussed with friends and colleagues and people, and we talked about so many topics as it relates to grad school. And still being in grad school, these things that I've mentioned and things that I've mentioned in those episodes still resonates crazily with me. And I just wanted to stop by and just, say a few things. And I hope that's helpful. What I'm saying is born out of conversations I've had with people recently. So yesterday I was conversating with a friend and she was mentioning how, oh my God, you're so, organized and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, wait, hold on. Organized where? My life feels like a chaos. It feels chaotic. I feel like I am not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, or I am not working with my timelines and all those things. And it just brought something that was so profound to me, that thing you think you are not doing great at, someone else is looking at you and saying, I wish that I doing things the way you're doing things. Like, it's just so funny. We criticize them, not only personalize it as much as I'm talking from my own perspective. I think it relates to every other person that we criticize ourselves so much. Oh my God. We look at ourselves and we're like, I'm doing terrible. I'm not doing the right thing. I'm supposed to be doing this by now. Da, 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 da. And someone somewhere is like, oh my God, I wish I am doing that thing that she's doing. I wish I'm doing that thing that he's doing. I wish I'm doing that thing that they're doing. And, we don't know. And we don't know these things until we talk to people. Anyway, that's just one thing I wanted to share. I appreciate what you're doing right now. I appreciate the steps that you're taking right now. It's not everybody that has the opportunities that you have. It's not everybody that has like that step or that privilege that you have right now. Acknowledge it and just be grateful. Doesn't mean that you're not going to hate yourself for some things for some time. It doesn't mean that you're not going to come back to this space where you're like, oh my God, I'm doing something terrible. You will always come to that spot. The question is, how much do you appreciate where you are right now? Okay. Another thing that I wanted to mention is that as much as, most of us have everything all figured out, or some of us are walking through the path of figuring things out, I think it is not too much to say it's okay not to even know what you're doing. Like, as much as you have it figured in your head, you're like, oh, I have things figured out. I know what I want to do. But in your head, you're just like, I don't know what I want to do. I think I'm lying to myself. There's something called fake it till you make it, meaning you write your plans down, you do all the physical planning, but in the real sense of it, you're not even sure what you're doing. It's okay. I think we should normalize that. It's okay not to know. Anyway, it's been a minute. I don't know what else I want to say, but I do have a beautiful setup, and I'm sure you can hear the difference in the way this sounds today. And I just wanted to come here and just say something and try to encourage one or two people. It's been a rough period of time for me. When I say rough period of time, I don't think I've shared it here already. Now a PhD candidate, yay! And the next steps in all of this is you are supposed to figure out your research, and defend your research. And every day when I wake up, I'm like, what in the world am I doing with myself? Like, what am I doing? Like, where am I at? And I overthink all the processes. People that know me well know I'm an overthinker. So, like, I overthink everything. So, aside from having a great, sound system now, great mic and a great headphones to record an episode, I just wanted to come here and just tell someone that you are fine, you are okay. The days are rough, times are tough, but you are stronger than you think you are. You are getting to that spot that you want to be at, and you will get there. It doesn't look like it, doesn't seem like it, doesn't sound like it, looks very vague at this moment, but it would make sense with time. People say things like time heals all wounds, you would get it in fullness of time and all those things. It's actually true. Like, let's take this for example. So today, as I'm recording this, it's the 22nd of April 2022. If you have social media, text messages from a very good friend, or you have someone you talk to a lot, if you have social media, Twitter, whatever, if you write, whatever you do, go try and look for a day, this day, 22nd of April, or whatever day you're listening to this episode right now. Try and look for this day, either in your photos, somewhere, your photos, your journal, your social media, wherever. Try and look for this day and see where you were at. Why am I asking that? Just to see where you were at. Compare that space that you were at with where you are now. Even if it's just searching through your brain, like just searching through your mind, compare it. What do you think? Is it different? Does it seem different to you? For me, if I compare, by this time last year, I had not written my comprehensive exam yet. And if you've listened to this podcast or this particular graduate school series till now, you know what I'm calling a comprehensive exam. And I had not written the exam yet. And I'd gone through the different processes of, between that time and today, I've gone through the process of doing the exam, failing one question, passing the question eventually, and presenting my protocol. By this time last year, I was worried, scared. I was hiding from everybody. I wasn't really talking to everybody. I was always on my own and trying to figure out life. I was scared, worried. But looking at it today, am I less worried? No, I'm not. I'm still very worried. Still very worried about everything. But I am not at the same place that I was last year. I just wish that every time someone doubts themselves, they come back to this particular episode and say, wow, it doesn't look rosy today, it doesn't look bright today, but I know that by tomorrow or by this time next year, I would surely be in a different space as long as I do what I'm supposed to do, follow, the path that I'm thinking for myself. The only disservice that we do to ourselves is if we totally just give up on everything and just tell ourselves, no, I can't do this, and not even do anything at all. But if you recognize your worries, recognize your concerns, and still, push forward with work and doing your stuff, I think you'll be fine. I think you will make it to that spot you want to be at. And all that goals, all that achievement, all those things that you've planned for yourself would be brought to fulfillment in the fullness of time. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say today. I really do not have a specific topic for everybody. We're just gonna get back to our graduate school series, and I hope people learn and keep learning from all the experiences of different people. Thank you guys for listening, and have a wonderful day ahead. Bye now. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it so much, don't forget to share. Let your friends know. Let your sister, brothers, uncle, mothers, fathers know about it. It can help anybody. This can help anybody at all. So go ahead and share it. If you also have a question, comments, things you like me to do more, or anything you like me to hear, go ahead and leave me an email. Check the description and you will find my email there, and I would love to hear back from you guys. Thank you so much once again, and until next time, keep living, keep loving, and ensure that you're living your truth. And until the next podcast, have a wonderful day. Bye guys.